Look, I get it. You wake up, shuffle to the kitchen, maybe brew some coffee, and grab whatever's quick and easy. Another morning, another day feeling less than your best self downstairs. You sigh, chalk it up to getting older, and figure this is just how it is after 60. But what if I told you that the real problem isn't the number on your birthday card? What if the true saboteur of your vitality, your confidence, your manhood is sitting right there on your breakfast table, disguised as a harmless habit? Here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear. Within 10 minutes of waking up, you're likely stepping into a breakfast trap that ensnares 9 out of 10 men over 60. Day after day, this trap silently strangles the blood flow to your pelvis, weakening crucial muscles and nerves, all without you even realizing it. You pour your coffee, nibble some toast, and unknowingly set the stage for frustration and decline. Most men have no idea that their first meal either becomes a powerful ally for robust blood flow to the groin, or acts like slow-setting concrete, gradually restricting it further. Even more surprising, countless men are overlooking the chance to include a few simple, everyday foods that could actively turn the ship around. Foods you probably already know but never understood how to wield for maximum impact. I'm Dr. David Lee. As a men's health specialist with over 3 decades of experience, I haven't just identified this insidious morning trap, I've discovered the key to dismantling it. I've sat across from thousands of men just like you, seen the frustration, the resignation, the quiet embarrassment. And through rigorous clinical practice and deep dives into nutritional science, I've uncovered a powerful truth: your body is desperate to restore strong circulation downstairs. It's wired for it, but it can only succeed if you give it the right tools at the right time. And here's the critical part the billion-dollar pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to believe: those tools aren't hidden in a prescription bottle or a costly pill with a list of side effects. They're found in 5 very specific, remarkably simple morning foods. Foods you likely have in your kitchen right now, but probably never knew how to strategically use to ignite masculine blood flow, strengthen pelvic muscle tissue, and rebuild the bedrock of confidence. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, the bell icon, right now. Why? Because this channel is dedicated exclusively to men over 60 who refuse to settle. We deliver no-nonsense, science-backed strategies to reclaim your vitality. Subscribing ensures you never miss another life-changing tip. If this message resonates with you, if you're ready to fight back against the inevitable decline, type Y in the comments below. If it doesn't, type N. I read every single comment, and your feedback directly shapes the content I create to serve your needs better. All right, let's roll up our sleeves and disarm this breakfast trap, starting with the first powerhouse food, one you almost certainly have in your fridge, but may have tragically underestimated for years. Food number 1: whole eggs, nature's circulation powerhouse. Not the enemy. It's simple, familiar, and when eaten strategically first thing, it delivers a potent punch of nutrients specifically designed to boost blood flow and repair the muscle tissue where it matters most. I'm talking about the humble, often maligned whole egg. How many times have I sat across from a gentleman in his 60s or 70s, his shoulders slumped, voice tinged with embarrassment? "Dr. Lee," he'll say, "things just don't work like they used to. I wake up, nothing happens. I feel like part of me is just shutting down." And almost invariably, when I probe about his morning routine, I hear some variation of, "Oh, just coffee, document. Maybe a piece of toast if I'm hungry." Never been a big breakfast guy. What they don't grasp is that their body, especially after 60, is essentially screaming for targeted nutrients from the moment their eyes open. After hours of fasting during sleep, their muscles, including the critical pelvic floor muscles, nerves, and blood vessels, are operating in a nutrient deficit. Skipping breakfast or opting for empty carbs is like trying to rebuild an engine without oil or spare parts. The most potent, readily available source of those vital parts is often sitting ignored in their refrigerator: the whole egg. I know. Eggs got dragged through the mud for decades because of cholesterol fears rooted in outdated science. Let me be unequivocally clear, based on the current overwhelming body of research. If you're a man over 60 skipping whole eggs, you're bypassing one of nature's most effective tools for restoring pelvic blood flow and strength. The outdated cholesterol scare has been thoroughly debunked by large-scale studies like those published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, which found no significant link between moderate egg consumption and heart disease risk in healthy individuals. For most men, dietary cholesterol has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. The secret lies in the yolk. That golden center isn't just fat. It's a dense concentration of bioactive compounds essential for vascular and muscular health, vitamin D, crucial for testosterone production and endothelial function, the health of your blood vessel lining. Studies, including one in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, link vitamin D deficiency to erectile dysfunction. Vitamin B12, vital for nerve health and red blood cell production, directly impacting sensitivity and oxygen delivery. Choline, a key component of cell membranes and a precursor to acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for muscle contraction, yes, including those involved in erections. Leucine, a powerful branch-chain amino acid that acts as the primary trigger for muscle protein synthesis. This is absolutely critical for maintaining and rebuilding the often overlooked muscles of the pelvic floor, the same muscles that support erections, control urinary flow, and provide core stability. As blood flow naturally slows with age due to reduced nitric oxide production and potential arterial stiffness, these pelvic floor muscles are among the first to suffer. They become weaker, less responsive. But when you nourish them properly first thing in the morning with the nutrient profile found in whole eggs, your body responds. You might notice feeling steadier on your feet, experiencing fewer cramps or that nagging numbness in your legs, and yes, starting to feel a renewed sense of vitality and confidence in intimate moments. Not because of a synthetic drug, but because you've given your circulatory system the raw materials it needs to function optimally. This isn't just hopeful theory. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert came to me at 68, a picture of defeat. Dr. Lee, he confessed, his voice heavy, it's been over 2 years. The factory, as my wife jokes, it's closed for good. I wake up and there's just nothing. Zip. Nada. Age wins, I guess. He was utterly convinced his virility was a relic of the past. I looked him straight in the eye. Robert, forget everything else for now. For the next 4 weeks, I want you to do one simple thing. Start every single day with 2 whole eggs. Boiled, scrambled, poached, doesn't matter. Just eat them. Make them your non-negotiable first food. He practically scoffed. The disbelief was written all over his face. 2 eggs? That's it? Doc, with all due respect, I think you're underestimating how dead that horse is. Less than 4 weeks later, my phone rang early one morning. It was Robert. His voice was different, lighter, higher, almost giddy. Doc, David, I don't know what kind of magic you peddle, but I woke up this morning feeling like I was 40 again. I mean, things are happening. I had to call you right away. The relief and joy were palpable. But Robert's story didn't end with a phone call. His renewed physical response ignited a profound resurgence in his confidence and overall demeanor. He felt like himself again. He insisted on sharing his experience visually. Check out the video message Robert sent me shortly after that call. Imagine a short, genuine video clip inserted here. Robert, looking directly at the camera, a huge smile on his face, energy radiating. Dr. Lee, David, I had to record this. When you told me, just eat 2 eggs every morning, I'll be brutally honest. I thought you were nuts. At 68, I'd completely given up. Felt washed out, zero energy, zero function. Just figured it was the new normal. But I stuck with it, faithfully, every single morning. And Doc, this morning, I woke up feeling like I'd rolled back the clock 30 years. You can't imagine what that feels like. It's not just physical, it's the confidence. It's feeling like a man again. You gave me back something I truly believed was gone forever. Who knew the secret weapon was sitting in my fridge the whole darn time? From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Robert's transformation wasn't magic. It was biochemistry. He gave his body the fundamental building blocks it needed at the time it needed the most, first thing in the morning. Food number 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, the dynamic duo for artery health. Every single time an older gentleman sits in my office expressing frustration over poor circulation, weak erections, or that constant, heavy, sluggish feeling in his lower body, my diagnostic process goes beyond medications. I always ask, what does your typical breakfast look like? Far too often, the answer is disheartening. Don't really eat breakfast, doc, or just some cereal, or a couple of pastries with my coffee. These choices, or the lack of choice, are often laden with sugar and refined carbohydrates that create inflammation, spike blood sugar, and actively harm vascular health. They are prime culprits in the breakfast trap. What I prescribe instead might seem almost laughably simple: a warm, hearty bowl of oatmeal generously mixed with chia seeds. Don't underestimate this combination. This unassuming duo has quietly revolutionized the health and confidence of more men than I can count. Oatmeal alone is a formidable ally for aging arteries. It's exceptionally rich in a unique type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This isn't just roughage. Beta-glucan acts like a gentle scrub brush for your circulatory system. Studies consistently show its power, including research in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, demonstrating that beta-glucan effectively helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol levels by binding to it in the digestive tract and aiding its excretion. Helps cleanse the endothelial lining of blood vessels, reducing plaque buildup and inflammation. Improves overall blood vessel elasticity and function. The result? Cleaner, more flexible arteries allow oxygen-rich blood to flow more freely to all parts of your body, including the critical network servicing your pelvis and groin. For men navigating their 60s and beyond, optimizing this circulation isn't merely beneficial, it's foundational to maintaining function and vitality. Now, add the mighty chia seed and the impact becomes truly remarkable. These tiny seeds pack an outsized nutritional punch. Omega-3 fatty acids, these essential fats are potent anti-inflammatory agents. Chronic inflammation is a known enemy of blood vessel health, and nitric oxide production essential for vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels. Omega-3s help calm this inflammation, promoting smoother blood flow. Magnesium. Often called nature's relaxation mineral, magnesium is crucial for over 300 enzymatic reactions, including those that help blood vessels relax. When blood vessels relax, they dilate, allowing for significantly improved blood flow. This directly impacts the ability to achieve and sustain a firm erection. Magnesium deficiency is surprisingly common, especially in older adults. Potassium works synergistically with magnesium to regulate fluid balance and support healthy blood pressure, further easing the burden on your circulatory system. Combining oatmeal's artery-cleansing power with chia seeds' vessel-relaxing and anti-inflammatory properties creates a breakfast synergy that directly targets the root causes of poor pelvic circulation. This isn't just good for your heart in a general sense, it has a direct, tangible impact on your sexual health and performance. I recall Henry vividly. At 72, newly retired, he felt his body was betraying him. Dr. Lee, he lamented, it's like everything is shutting down. No energy, getting winded going upstairs, and forget about intimacy. It's just gone. He was a classic coffee and toast breakfast guy. I urged him to swap that out for a substantial bowl of oatmeal mixed with 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, topped with a handful of blueberries for antioxidants, and a sprinkle of cinnamon for blood sugar regulation. He was skeptical but desperate enough to try. The changes weren't overnight, but they were steady. Within 2 weeks, Henry reported his legs felt lighter, less achy. Within a month, he was sleeping more soundly and waking up with noticeably more energy. And then came the benefits he noticed behind closed doors. "Doc," he said during a follow-up, a genuine chuckle in his voice, "I owe you an apology. I thought you were pushing hippie food, but this oatmeal concoction? I didn't think a bowl of mush could make me feel this much like my old self everywhere." My wife certainly isn't complaining. The simple act of changing his first fuel source had reset his entire system. This simple combination, warm, nourishing, mindful, sends a powerful signal to your arteries. It's safe to open up. It's time to nourish the muscles and nerves that define your masculine vitality. The tone for your entire day's circulation is set right here at breakfast. Before we dive into the third game-changing food, do me a quick favor. Drop a comment below and tell me which city and country you're watching from. I love making that connection and knowing where this message is resonating. Truly helps me understand you all better. Now, let's uncover food number 3, a refreshing surprise that works with surprising speed. Food number 3, watermelon, the bedroom fruit, especially the rind. I'll never forget the look of utter bewilderment on Bill's face when I told him his new breakfast essential was watermelon. He burst out laughing. "Doc David, seriously? Watermelon? That's a picnic food. A summer snack. What's next? Prescribing popsicles. What Bill didn't know, and what most men completely miss, is that watermelon is one of nature's most potent, yet criminally underrated, tools for igniting blood flow precisely where men need it most. Forget the sugary juice or the casual slice at a barbecue. Consumed strategically in the morning, watermelon becomes a vascular powerhouse. The magic lies in an amino acid abundantly found in watermelon, especially in the rind and white flesh near it, L-citrulline. Once ingested, L-citrulline undergoes a fascinating transformation in your kidneys, converting into another amino acid, L-arginine. L-arginine is the direct precursor to nitric oxide, NO. Why is nitric oxide the holy grail? Nitric oxide is the master signaling molecule that tells the smooth muscle cells lining your blood vessels to relax. When these muscles relax, your blood vessels dilate, widen. This vasodilation is the exact physiological mechanism that allows significantly more oxygen-rich blood to surge into the cavernous tissues of the penis, facilitating an erection. It's the identical biological pathway targeted by popular prescription erectile dysfunction drugs like Viagra, sildenafil, or Cialis tadalafil. The difference? You're fueling this process naturally with food, not a synthetic pharmaceutical. And the best part? It works, and often surprisingly fast. I've had numerous patients report noticing increased sensitivity, greater firmness, and stronger morning erections within just 1 week of consistently adding watermelon to their morning routine. Research supports this, such as a study published in Urology showing improved erectile hardness scores in men with mild ED after taking L-citrulline supplements. Food is simply nature's delivery system. There's something incredibly empowering about enabling your body to function the way it was designed to, using whole food tools, without the potential side effects or cost of prescription meds. It's pure, unadulterated circulation support, straight from your breakfast plate. Bill, bless him, called me about 2 weeks after starting his watermelon regimen. His tone was a mix of amusement and genuine surprise. "Doc, okay, I'll bite. I don't know if it's the watermelon or just the fact I'm finally eating something decent in the morning, but something's definitely stirring down there. Feels like something waking up after a long nap." We shared a laugh, but the underlying message was clear. He wasn't imagining it. The citrulline was doing its job, boosting nitric oxide production, relaxing blood vessels, and delivering a fresh sense of vitality to his lower body. How to use it best for circulation benefits. Eat it on an empty stomach or just before your main breakfast. This allows for optimal absorption. Aim for a couple of substantial slices. Quantity matters to get a meaningful dose of citrulline. Critical tip: don't toss the white rind. This part, especially the lighter flesh just inside the green skin, contains the highest concentration of L-citrulline. It might not be as sweet, but it's where the real vascular magic lies. Option 1. Chew it lightly. It has a mild, cucumber-like flavor. Option 2. Highly recommended: blend the entire slice, red flesh plus white rind, into a morning smoothie with some water or plain yogurt. This is the easiest and most palatable way to get the full citrulline boost. Option 3. Lightly pickle or juice it with other vegetables. If you've been searching for a natural, refreshing, and effective way to feel more alive, responsive, and energized downstairs, watermelon, consumed strategically, rind and all, might be the simplest tool you've been overlooking. Its hydration, its lycopene, a powerful antioxidant also good for prostate health, and it's a direct nitric oxide booster, all in one delicious package. Food number 4. Steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt, the mineral powerhouse for circulation stability. Of all the morning recommendations I've championed over the years, this one consistently earns the most raised eyebrows and skeptical looks. Steamed sweet potato? With salt? For circulation? But once you grasp what your body is desperately trying to accomplish in those critical first minutes and hours after waking, this humble combination makes profound sense. Picture this. After 7 to 8 hours of fasting during sleep, your body emerges in a state of subtle nutrient debt. Your muscles, including those in your legs, pelvis, and yes, the intricate tissues involved in sexual function, are essentially operating on fumes. Your blood vessels crave specific minerals to maintain proper tone and fluid balance. Your nervous system needs electrolytes to fire signals efficiently. Your muscles need a steady, reliable source of complex carbohydrates, glycogen, to contract effectively and support circulation. Skipping breakfast or choosing sugary options throws gasoline on this internal fire of depletion. Half a steamed sweet potato, sprinkled with just a pinch of unrefined Celtic sea salt, acts as the ultimate morning stabilizer, the foundational support your entire lower body craves. Sweet potatoes are nutritional powerhouses, complex carbohydrates. They provide a slow, sustained release of glucose into your bloodstream. This isn't the jittery spike and crash of white toast or sugary cereal. This is clean, reliable energy that fuels your muscles, including the pelvic floor, for hours, enabling them to function smoothly and support healthy circulation without fatigue. Think of it as high-octane, clean-burning fuel for your muscular engine. Potassium, vital for counteracting sodium's effects, regulating blood pressure, and supporting proper nerve and muscle function. Good blood flow depends on balanced electrolytes. Vitamin A as beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant that protects blood vessels from oxidative damage and supports endothelial health. Vitamin C and manganese, also crucial antioxidants and cofactors in numerous enzymatic reactions supporting vascular health and tissue repair. Fiber supports stable blood sugar levels, preventing the inflammation spikes that damage blood vessels over time. Now add the transformative element, a pinch of unrefined Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. This isn't your standard processed table salt. High-quality mineral salts contain a broad spectrum of over 80 trace minerals, including magnesium, calcium, potassium, yes, more, zinc, and selenium in their natural, bioavailable forms. This mineral boost is transformative for morning circulation, electrolyte balance, replenishes minerals lost overnight, crucial for maintaining proper fluid balance within and around cells. This directly impacts blood volume and pressure. Nerve impulse transmission. Minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium are essential for nerves to send signals effectively, including those controlling blood vessel dilation and muscle contraction in the pelvic region. Muscle function, optimal mineral levels prevent cramping and support strong, coordinated muscle contractions essential for both mobility and sexual function. Reduced inflammation, trace minerals like zinc and selenium have potent anti-inflammatory effects, protecting blood vessels. Nitric oxide support. Minerals like magnesium and zinc are cofactors in the enzymatic pathways that produce nitric oxide. This combination, the steady energy from the sweet potato and the mineral symphony from the Celtic salt, works synergistically to restore internal balance, optimize nerve function, support muscle health, and create the stable environment necessary for robust, reliable circulation. It's like providing the perfect hydration and mineral cocktail for your entire vascular system after a night's drought. Thomas's story illustrates this perfectly. At 70, he was plagued by heavy, numb legs upon waking and a persistent, dull ache in his groin that made movement uncomfortable. He tried stretching, massage therapists, and even prescription pain relievers, finding only fleeting or minimal relief. He felt like he was dragging an anchor. I suggested a simple pre-breakfast ritual. Steam half a medium sweet potato the night before. Upon waking, eat it warm, sprinkled with a small pinch of Celtic salt, followed by a glass of warm water. He was polite but clearly thought it was absurdly simplistic. Salt and a sweet potato? For this? Okay, doc, if you say so. 3 days later, my phone rang. It was Thomas. Dr. Lee, he said, his voice carrying a note of genuine astonishment. I don't know what kind of wizardry this is, but my legs, they feel lighter. That awful groin ache? It's faded. Significantly. I didn't even need to lean on the nightstand to get out of bed this morning. What on earth is in that potato? Thomas experienced the quiet power of mineral replenishment and sustained energy first thing in the morning. His body wasn't fighting dehydration and electrolyte imbalance from the moment he woke up. His blood vessels and muscles had the resources they needed to function properly. Sweet potatoes may seem like simple comfort food, but when consumed this way, they are a foundational tool for restoring circulatory stability and energizing every step you take. Alright, I need to pause here because this is critically important. While this video arms you with powerful these 5 specific foods, understanding the deeper why and having a comprehensive strategy is essential. That's why I want to share an invaluable resource with you right now. I strongly encourage you to watch a special video presentation I've created. It dives deep into the science behind male performance issues as we age and reveals a surprisingly simple, yet profoundly effective, 60-second home remedy. This approach addresses what emerging research suggests is a key underlying factor for many men, not by masking symptoms with drugs, but by harnessing 100% natural mechanisms to restore youthful hardness, stamina, and confidence. This presentation could be the missing piece in your vitality puzzle. I've left the direct link in the pinned comment below this video. Go ahead, open that link in a new tab right now so you can watch it immediately after we finish here. Don't put it off, your best self is waiting. Now, let's bring it all together with the fifth essential element: action. Food number 5, your decision, the most important ingredient of all. You've made it this far. That tells me something significant. You care. You're not passively accepting decline. You're still in the arena looking for solutions. That's the first and most crucial victory. And the good news? You now possess powerful knowledge, 5 specific, accessible morning tools proven to nourish your circulation, strengthen your foundation, and reignite your vitality. But here's the undeniable truth: knowledge is only potential power. Tools are useless if they stay locked in the toolbox. Real, tangible change, the kind you can feel in your legs, your energy levels, and your confidence, only happens when you decide to act. Starting today is non-negotiable. Not tomorrow. Not next Monday. Not after the holidays. Today. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you have a choice. Commit to integrating at least one of the 5 powerful foods we've covered: 2 whole eggs, yolks included. A hearty bowl of oatmeal stirred with chia seeds and cinnamon. A couple of slices of watermelon, rind included, blended ideally. Half a steamed sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic salt. You don't need perfection. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You just need to start. Why is the first hour after waking so pivotal? Because this is when your body is most receptive, most primed to utilize nutrients. Your blood vessels are open and ready. Your muscles are eager for fuel. Your hormonal signals are aligning for repair and activity. This is your golden window to break the cycle of decline and actively rebuild what time has subtly tried to erode. What can you expect? Dramatic, overnight miracles? Probably not. But stay consistent, and within days you might notice more spring in your step, less heaviness in your legs, a newfound warmth or sensation in your groin area, increased overall energy levels throughout the morning, improved sleep quality, better circulation supports rest, waking up with a sense of possibility you haven't felt in years, maybe even a noticeable response where it matters most, a resurgence of that deep-seated confidence that comes from taking control. If you're thinking, but doc, I'm 75, 78, 82. Isn't it too late for me? I can tell you with absolute conviction. And no, it is not too late. I've witnessed remarkable transformations in men in their late 60s, 70s, and even 80s. They didn't find a fountain of youth. They simply started giving their bodies the fundamental, targeted nourishment they needed, starting first thing in the morning. They reclaimed energy, intimacy, and a profound sense of vitality by committing to this one powerful habit. So the question isn't complicated. Will you take that first, decisive step tomorrow morning? Or will you let another sunrise pass, waiting passively for change that will never come on its own? After 3 decades in men's health, I've learned this profound truth. Aging doesn't forcibly take your strength or virility. It only takes what you're willing to surrender. And tragically, what most men surrender isn't their physical capacity, but their belief that meaningful change is still possible. I'm here to tell you, loudly and clearly, it absolutely is possible. Your next chapter starts tomorrow at breakfast. Your morning blueprint for renewed vitality. You're now equipped with powerful knowledge. The trap, the common breakfast choices, or lack thereof, that silently sabotage pelvic blood flow in men over 60. The tools, 5 specific, readily available foods: whole eggs, oatmeal with chia seeds, watermelon, steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt, scientifically aligned to restore circulation, nourish muscles, and boost sensitivity. The timing. Why the first hour after waking is the golden window to maximize impact, setting the tone for your entire day's energy, circulation, and confidence. The mindset, understanding that decline isn't inevitable and that your body is eager to respond when given the right support. You don't need a complete overhaul. Start small. Choose one food tomorrow. Reclaim your mornings. Transform your plate into a platform for revitalization. Every bite is a statement. You are still writing your story. Your best years aren't behind you. If this video opened your eyes, offered you hope, or gave you a practical strategy, please show your support. Smash that like button. It tells YouTube this content is valuable, helping more men like you find this crucial information. Share this video with a friend, a brother, a father, a neighbor, any man over 60 who deserves to know there's another path forward. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Hit subscribe and tap the bell icon. This ensures you never miss our practical, no-nonsense health strategies specifically designed for men navigating their prime later years. We're building a community here. Comment below. Did this resonate? Type Y. If not, type N and tell me how I can better serve you. I read every comment and use your feedback to shape future content. And let me know your city and country. I love connecting with our global community. Thank you for investing this time in yourself. Your vitality matters. Take action tomorrow morning. I'm Dr. David Lee, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.